And away we go. How is everybody this fine ass afternoon? It is about 82 degrees and sunny in glorious Florida, land of the free, home of the Gators. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I was just live a little earlier today, and then I tried to go live on Instagram, but people don't Instagram does not actually notify people when I go live. And then TikTok is about to take my channel because I posted the fucking truth. So as a member of the control group, I wish those of you that entered the pincushion segment of society in the last couple of years the best. Please let me know if you've continued getting your boosters for life or if you've hopped off that subscription model. However, today, this fine day, we are going to give April Lauren some fall free unsolicited advice. Now, I don't want anybody to go over and give this extremely disingenuous liar a hard time, but she's an extremely disingenuous liar in my opinion, of course. I did see in the video that her husband is getting either deployed again or he's going to be leaving again for some reason. So my deepest condolences and sympathies out to them. For that does suck. It is what you signed up for, but it does suck. Frankly, it's one of the reasons, it is what it is. But that does bring up a concern of mine for her. I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to give her my best pieces of advice that I will just like to point out that you can go back and track the advice I've given to this young woman and everything I warned her about, that she does not, that she thinks she's going to do it on her own, because for some reason, this woman who has done nothing but pretty much gain weight consistently over the course of the last 10 fucking years while she's tried to get YouTube famous, she for some reason thinks that she shouldn't listen, and then the same shit happens. And anyway, Lacey Shrinks, how the fuck are you? Elizabeth finally made it in time for a whole live. Elizabeth Fahey, fucking great, thank you. Tajay, I hope I'm saying that right. Tajay Woods, I hope I'm saying that right. Tanya, how are you? Tanya Glover, Tanya and Tanya. So it's like one after the other. Crazy. Janet, what's up? Slatsukin, what's up? Goblin Mode. I fucking love the name. Least interesting woman in the world. Also a funny name. How the fuck are you? Bianca's Adventures. I hope you're having a good adventure today, Bianca. Taylor Morris. Lots of Taylors. Tanya's and Taylors. Tanya Morris. Fight Club Chuck. Fight. I like it. That's me. This is where you can get No Morbidity at either the Ambrosia Collective or at tigerfitness.com. I would suggest April Lauren actually get it. I would suggest she uses it to diminish her hunger, because for April Lauren, the problem is the fucking food. It's the food. It's the food that's the problem. It absolutely is for this woman. The thing she talks about the least, she did show in this video, her making homemade bread, which is something you should not be worried about making. I don't understand. I just don't get it. Don't eat bread. If you've been 350 pounds, don't eat bread ever again. Oh my God, he said don't eat bread ever again. You can do it. You could do it. Trust me. You could do it. If you think it's a restrictive diet to never eat ultra processed food products again, you're not understanding what the fuck it is. You can eat all the food in the world, just don't eat food products. Anyway, Lacey Strings, how the fuck are you? I said hi to you already, but hi again. Tomte. I don't know. Cookies, what's happening? Lady Hawk, how the fuck are you earlier? How the fuck are you now? And Julian, how you doing? Jessica, how are you doing? Lucy, you're just saying hi to everybody. Awesome. Let's see. That Lindsay with an A. Lindsay, let me send me a message on Twitter if you want to join. I'll send you a fucking link right now. So, but anyway, you're probably busy with the baby, though. Desert Fox, how are you? Brian, my motherfucker, what's happening? Drella, how are you? Tiffany, what's going on? Sabrina, Mark D, Anna, Heather, lots of people. Cactus Patch, don't even want to know. Don't even want to know how you got the name. I don't even want to know. It sounds kind of crazy. You're fine. It's pronounced Tasia. Tasia. Thank you. Thank you. I will remember that. Tasia. Thank you. I appreciate the correction. I really do. Like, I used to fuck up people's names on purpose just to be fucking disrespectful on purpose because some people don't deserve respect. But that's not what I mean to do with you. So if I ask you how to pronounce your name, please do it phonetically to me in the chat thing, and I will try my very best. So thank you, Tasia. I appreciate you very much. Hello, everyone. Taking your morning walk and listening. Ara, that's awesome. Kiara, what's happening? Started at 297, now down to 266 and still going. Slow process, but very worth it. My mobility has never been better. Bam! Fucking great job. Great goddamn job. I love it. Flozer, what's happening? And Angela, what's up? What's going on? Manny, Alan, could you make a video of people recovering from hernia surgery? Any tips, suggestions if you've ever experienced a hernia yourself? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I got to be real. I don't think I'm the person for that. I would say that Mark would be an excellent person for that. Mark has had multiple abdominal surgeries. He still has wire mesh in his stomach right now. I have never had that type of injury. I did fucking tear my groin a couple years ago, which was not fucking fun. I was black and blue from the tip of my penis down to my fucking right knee. And I could barely walk for a while. And it still causes me issues. It's one of the reasons why I don't squat ever heavy anymore. And I did it on leg press, but I don't squat heavy anymore at all. But I'm not the person for that. I am more of a habit and lifestyle specialist, obesity specialist. Manny, I'm not necessarily the person for that, but Mark would be an excellent person for that. I avoid bread. Sometimes that's always it's something that's always been bad for me. It's something that's always been bad for most people. Just to be honest. Miriam, how are you? Hannah, how are you? Jarella, what's happening? Virginia, and I think that's everybody. Oh, Sarah, how are you? Esbreezy. I hope that's how it's pronounced. Andrea Tharp, I lost my taste for rice and noodles. The day I lost my taste for bread can't come soon enough. It'll get there. It'll get there. I'm happy I finally got some No Morbidity. I've been waiting for it to come back in stock. Outstanding. We are still have a little bit of stock left. You want to get it before we run out, and then it's going fast. We have big plans for it though too. Big plans. Big plans. I'm very excited. And I have my sample ingredients of product 2 coming today, which is awesome. I wish I could start No Morbidity, but I'm expecting wouldn't change it. But those pregnancy cravings are no joke. Absolutely do not take it if you're pregnant. Bread is overrated. I agree. And Kalama Freger, I'm going to get that 30-minute session. You've been great about helping out for free in these chats. Time for me to invest. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. Thank you for the response. My pleasure. When I'm not the person for you, I will try to aim you in the right direction, but I'm not the person for that. That's that's more medical and more movement than I'm used to. And Mark's pretty qualified. 1, he's got experience with it. 2, he's Exos 2 second level qualified, which is basically, whoa, shit. My chair just fucking gave loose a little bit, scared the fuck out of me. So you guys just saw me freak out a little bit. Fatima, how you doing? Christine, Rick Slick, what's up? Andrea Thorpe, and Easy Breezy cover girl. I like it. Thank you very much. And then Kimberly Gonzalez. Okay. Done saying hello. I've been saying hello for almost fucking 7 minutes. Anyway, so here's reality, right? I wish this woman nothing but the best. She's got a large audience that I wish she would actually treat well instead of completely bullshitting and lying to, because I really believe she's a liar. And I proved she was an abject liar on her website. She has gone back and changed her website, by the way, but I do still have the screenshots where she says she's over 100 pounds down or over halfway on her website, which is just lies, just absolute fucking bullshit. But I wish she would just get there faster with like the food thing, because it's absolutely the food that's her problem. Frankly, she's 250 some pounds still. She's still if you do the math, I did it the other day, by the way, based off of this video. If you do the math, she's averaged a calorie deficit of 394 calories a day for like 2.5 years. It's like literally 2.5 years at this stage that she has averaged 394 calorie deficit, doing some days hours and hours and hours of activity in a day that as a fat as fuck woman would she would she would absolutely get out just out of her activity. You know, it's uh 394 calorie deficit for a woman her size, just so everybody understands when we do the math. uh 394 calorie deficit on the average. Wow, it's just kind of fucking sad. Her TDEE, if you list her off, starting like for right now, okay. So let's say right now, if you would consume 256 pounds, let's say, if you would list her off as moderately active, which I would argue that I don't understand why she. I mean, she walks for the dogs for an hour a day, and she does all sorts of stuff, and then she claims she works out almost every single day. Moderately active. I mean, technically, if she's working out 7 days a week and 2 hours a day and 2 hours of activity a day and all that shit, frankly, she should list herself as higher than that. But just moderately active, like get some moderate exercise in. At her weight right now, not when she started. When she started, her TDEE would have been like 4,000 calories. Now it's about 3,288, being moderately active. And that's again, just moderately active. So that would mean that for her to be losing the weight that she is currently losing, and she's losing a little bit more now. She's at 1 point something pounds a week for right now. But and we're going to get to my advice for her and stuff like that. But my biggest piece of advice is to be as honest with yourself as humanly possible, because 394 calories in a day for this woman is frankly averaging. I mean, you're averaging over 2,700 calories a day every single day for the last year, like year and 2.5 years. I mean, that's not even a question. It's just fucking math. And that is, by the way, if her metabolism is kind of slow, which she claims in multiple videos, that she is metabolically healthy and has gotten, like, her metabolism is very strong, is what she said in the one video. So unless she's lying in that video, I mean, 2,700 calories is about what she's averaging. I mean, just because, fucking physics and reality. So it's the fucking food. It's the fucking food. Get there. I wanted to get to this one really quick. Marion, hey, I've been following you since I lost my first 100 pounds. Total of 125 pounds down lost. I had skin removal surgery, but have recently gained 40 pounds. Marion, I'm very sorry that you've regained the weight. I would imagine it was because of inactivity due to, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'd imagine it would be due to inactivity and swelling too from the weight loss surgery recovery. So let me know. If you have any questions, we'll get to them here probably in a little while afterwards. Or you could get a 30-minute consultation. I could possibly help you with that. And again, 30-minute consultations, everybody, right here, along with getting no morbidity. So please do check that out. But great job on the weight loss. I'm sorry to hear about a little weight regain, but a lot of times that happens with people that get skin removal surgery because they're very painful. The recovery is very, very long, and it does very, 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 very seriously hinder your fucking thing. So hinder your activity. So April's sister takes Vyvanse. She's down 45 pounds last time I checked in a few months. That's more than April lost in the last year. It is, but Vyvanse is also, I mean, we've known people that it's given seizures to and shit like that. You just got to be careful. It's a fucking pharmaceutical. And it's not going to, like, when she goes, like, it doesn't change her lifestyle, and that's what she should do. So you can't out-exercise compulsive eating. Completely agree. Currently walking a treadmill. Good for you. Good for you. All that activity would make me so hungry. That's one of the things. Like right now, I take in about, probably 1,800 to 2,500 calories any given day. We're probably going to increase that up to like 22 to 3 here, probably by next week or the week after, because my activity is going to start climbing up. We were going to be ramping up for some physical, not challenges, but some physical goals I have. for this next year, especially because now we're in the supplement business and I got a lot of other shit going on. I'm probably gonna be speaking at a few different places. Mark and I are talking about different places we're going to go to and different places we're going to be on. A few podcasts we're starting to reach out to. So it's, since we're able to do that stuff, we're able to a lot more time towards that aspect of the business versus other aspects that require me to sit down a lot more often. So she got a DEXA, I think that's what she called it. And when she weighed 291, her MRR was just over 2,100 pounds. The guy that did it said eating below it would result in metabolic damage. That's insanity. Metabolic damage, like fucking moron. So I give myself metabolic damage because I eat underneath that. That's silliness. I mean, she would probably be very fucking hungry, but there's metabolic damage is a fucking ludicrous fucking concept, especially for that. She has the opposite of everything you say. Yep. I've regained due to depression and anxiety. I would love your help. I need it. Please do book a consultation and let me know. My surgery was over a year ago. I have issues with binging. I need a slap in the face, and I know you can give it. Please do go ahead and grab a consultation. We'll talk it through, and then if you need more than that, then we can go from there. 5S is what I got off of. Mental Jewels is so much better and no bad side effects. That's awesome. Great to fucking hear. Let me see. Whoops. No morbidity while breastfeeding. Nothing while breastfeeding. Nothing. They tell you not to even eat like deli meat when breastfeeding and pregnant and stuff like that. So no, absolutely not. I would, and there's nothing in the literature that says it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be okay, but I don't suggest it, Brooke. I would prefer you not. I really would. I would prefer you not. So, I mean, I know that sounds weird because most people in my position just try to sell. I want this to be used in a healthy, safe fashion for people to change their lifestyles permanently. And that doesn't, I mean, right now your body you should be getting, Marianne, I did just see you click through. I will send you some stuff here in a second. Okay. I mean, actually, this takes precedent. Now I'm thinking about it. Let me go to this. Marion, gotcha. And then I'm sending you to the thing to set up your appointment. There you go, Marion. Sign on to the app, and in the personal chat I just sent you, it's that easy. In the personal chat I sent you the link to sign up for a 30-minute consultation, and you're also a member of the Hunger Management Support Group. I'll be checking in on that place later. So, all right. I see a lot of people talk about metabolic damage. It's fucking stupid. It's ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Lately, I feel my energy levels have been too low to get most of my workouts, but I've also been haven't been taking my vitamins regularly. Yep. Take your vitamins. Take your vitamins. Thank you. I appreciate you. Absolutely. All right. So here we go. We're going to check out, and I'm skipping a massive portion of this woman's video. I don't give a fuck about her walking her dogs or the sad music or watching her bake bread that she probably shouldn't be, 2 loaves of fucking bread that she shouldn't be eating anyway. I am going to be, I'm just going to be going over the very last portion of this that she's talking about her weight loss. And then I saw the goals in here. So I do want to talk about her weight loss goals for the next little bit for the fall. She has fall weight loss goals. By the way, it's winter almost. Just pointing that out.
People are getting ready for the winter, so checking your tires is good for that.
Why does she always give people advice on every fucking thing? I mean, I just don't even get it. It's so weird. I mean, just weird.
It is a Weigh In Wednesday vlog, so let's dive into.
Again, I will say this very clearly, and here's what I think April Lauren should do if she actually wants to lose weight on a permanent basis so she can get pregnant and keep the weight off during her pregnancy and after her pregnancy. Stop trying to be internet famous. It is bad for you. You should not be weighing in every Wednesday. It is ridiculous for you to do so. and women, especially women, weigh in every 2 weeks, weigh in between your ovulation and your menstruation on either side of it. Okay. There is literally no reason to weigh in weekly for fucking anybody, yet alone women. I have my male clients weigh in weekly sometimes when we're trying to make adjustments to, because they don't have the same hormonal shifts that women do. But for women, by the way, I'm not a member of the current administration. I can tell you that women have ovaries and uterus and have menstrual cycles and stuff like that, or have the capability of doing so, or at one point in time had, or were born with the chromosomes that would make it so that they do have that capability. And if they don't, it's because of some sort of either accident or illness or something like that. So I can define what a fucking woman is. And to me, it is ridiculous for somebody that has that type of hormonal fluctuations all month to weigh in weekly, let alone daily sometimes. But because I guarantee you, she probably weighs in daily. This woman probably weighs in much more often than what she actually even says, which is damaging probably to both her mental health. Well, I mean, what she has left, because that's some fucking dead ass crazy eyes right here. Like, so, and if people think I'm being mean, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna let's just get this out of the way. If you're in the fucking comment section, be like, oh my God, you're so mean. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. Fuck off. I don't even care. I mean, I don't fucking care. I mean, you can really fuck off. So anyway, here we go.
My weight on October.
Okay, so on October 12th, 2022, which she is like 2 weeks behind at all times. I don't fucking understand. Her highest weight ever was 352.8. I will bet you that it was higher than that. That's what she weighed in at. The 0.8, are we really give a fuck? If you're in the fucking 300 fucking pound area, 350 fucking pound area, do we really give a fuck about the 0.8? Anyway, her current weight is 255.6, which is not an all-time low. I wish she would put an all-time low in the last year or even a couple months, because it would be lower than that, because she was at one point in time 99 pounds down, and she backslid. But here is the crazy shit, okay? I don't give a fuck what starting. Okay, so last week she was 256.9. She is 255.6. So she did lose 1.3 pounds in a week. 1.3 pounds is an average of about 530 calories a day. 530 calories a day of deficit. It's pretty shitty. Is that right? That's not right. Hang on. Let me get this right so I can speak to it, because I do like to be accurate with my numbers. 650. She was at a 650 calorie deficit a day. Excuse me. Excuse the fuck out of me. Which is still fucking crazy low, especially for 2 hours of activity a day or an hour and a half of activity a day. That's still her eating in somewhere in the range of average of 2,500 calories a day, if you ask me. And you could ask me, because again, I am a fucking weight loss expert, best-selling weight loss author, coached thousands of fucking people, getting ready to write our fucking second book, which should sell thousands of copies, thousands and thousands and thousands of copies. Partner in a supplement line that is helping thousands of people right now lose weight. That is being looked at by major companies to be picked up. And I have common fucking sense and can do math. She's overeating. Clearly, she's chasing a bad diet. Her fall goal from September 21 to December of 22. So September, October, November, December. So from September to October, October to November, November to December. It's 3 months, right? 3 months she wants to lose what looks to be. Give me a second. I'm trying to look at the small thing. She wants to lose 20 pounds, 20.1 pounds. I have no idea why that's 20.1 pounds, but she wants to lose 20.1 pounds in 3 months. So if we want to lose equals 3500, whoop, equals 3500 times 20.1 equals this divided by, that's 3 months. We'll just say 90 days, 90. She needs to be in a bigger deficit than she's been in. She needs to be in a 781 calorie deficit. Like, these people not know how to do fucking math. She needs to be close to an 800 calorie deficit in that time frame to lose the weight. She is already, so she has, she's frustrating. It just is. 20 point equals 20.1 minus, she's lost, keeping track of a minor goal like this, 3.9 pounds. And she has the 90 days from September 21st. So that's 21 days. So she has 69 days left. Equals this times 3,500 equals that divided by, what did I say, 69. She needs the deficit she needs to be in keeps growing. She now needs to be in an 820 calorie deficit a day to hit her fall goal. This is just reality, okay? And the more you get behind, the more that goal is going to be, and then you're going to be trying to chase it literally, and I mean literally, over Halloween, Thanksgiving, and the build up to Christmas, while your husband is probably leaving and getting deployed. This is stupid. I mean, this is wishing. This is not a plan. This is literally just wishing. At no point in time do I see this to be a realistic fucking thing at all. This is just math. Okay. My whole first book is Math and Willpower. You know, fuck being fat, solve your weight problems once for all for math and willpower. The math of this is just not adding up already. Like, she has fallen behind on her thing. She should have literally stuck out what she needed to do. She needed to be in, and this is just fucking reality, she needed to be in a 781 calorie a day deficit. She is not close to that right now. She's in the 21 days she is listed off. In the 21 days she is listed off, she has lost 3.9 pounds. So 3.9 times 3,500. And this is all random. These are all kind of approximations. I also agree with that. But equals that divided by 21. She's been in a 650 calorie deficit a day. So she has missed her deficit goal that she set out for herself in this little box down here. So right in here, right, she has set out her goal. That is a wish if you don't plan out how to get to the fucking goal. Because right now, the 3.9 pounds in 21 days that she has marked from the September 21st to the 12th of October, she has been in inferior deficit. She's been in a 650 calorie deficit a day, which she should be in 781 calorie deficit a day. And this is a guesstimate. It's just a roundabout thing. So 650 to 780, something like that. So now to make up the distance for the 130 calories a day that she's been short on deficit, that she has been actually been more in that she hasn't minimized enough, or that she hasn't burned enough. She now needs to eat up to 821 calories in deficit a day, which, if you're already falling short of 650, there's no fucking way that you're going to fucking make it up. This is bad. So now what she's going to do, and this is what I'm telling you not to do, this is where the advice portion comes in. Drop this shit. Drop the fucking fall goal. Drop the fucking weight loss goals. Drop the fucking weekly weigh-ins. Drop all this shit. Drop fucking trying to make fucking... Stop talking about your fucking weight loss to your audience. Just stop it. Stop it. Just stop. It is unhealthy for you, especially coming into the same time of year, which I'm going to remind everybody, for those of you that have been following along with this poor woman, and I say poor woman even though she's a liar, you're a liar. Don't get all in your feels. I can prove it. So and have on multiple occasions. You can check all the previous videos. But the reality of it is this last year, over the holiday season, you regained weight. You gained more weight. You lost control, and you're going to do it again. You're setting yourself up for failure, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to have, say you push real hard for another week or two, and you really go at this, because right now you have it so you need to lose 16 pounds in 69 days. So 16 pounds in 69 days, just so everybody understands, that's equals 69 divided by 7. We're looking at 9 weeks, 16 pounds, or it's almost 10 weeks. So we're looking at 1.62 pounds a week. All right, stop it. Just stop. Because what's going to happen is she's going to start to chase this. And for those of you that do not recall, she set out this little goal to get to 100 pounds down total by beginning of July. And my advice to her, you can go ahead and check the fucking video, was to not do that. To just stay with the fucking course. Because every time she tries to press herself, she is going to fucking end up binging and eating more. And she's already not in enough of a deficit. If she gets depressed and less active, she's going to actually actively gain weight, because right now she is eating enough food and eating enough calories that if she were all of a sudden stop moving, if she were to stop working out, she would be gaining weight. And at her size, she should be able to move around as daily activity, maybe get 30 minutes of standing around, walking her dogs for 30 minutes a day. And she should be eating in a caloric level that would have her losing weight. That's the safe and active way to fucking do this. But instead, she tries to fucking put all of these fucking crazy ass fucking things in fucking order. And that's the fucking problem. This is not healthy for her. This is not healthy for her audience. And no fucking way, shape, or form do I think that she should be doing this. By the way, Taylor Vaughn, I have heard people say that I am a fat shamer. What do I say to these people? You know, in a nutshell, thank you. I tell them to fuck off, that I am much more concerned with saving somebody's life and telling them shit that they may not want to hear, that they actually need to hear, than shit that they just want to hear that is not actually healthy for them. Telling a morbidly obese person that they are perfectly fine, or ignoring the fact that they are in fact, ill and sound like they're breathing fucking soup, that is more dangerous to them than me telling them something that might hurt their little fucking fifis. If they think their feelings being hurt are a big fucking problem, wait till they have to have their fucking legs chopped off from diabetic amputation. That's what I fucking say. So, but great question. Thank you very much. So this is just me going over the math of all of this. This is just literally me going over the math of how it's completely ridiculous at this stage for her to be discussing, like this shit. This is a goal that she is already behind on by the numbers that she is showing right here. She is already behind on it, coming into a time frame that not only has her husband leaving, but also Halloween and Thanksgiving and colder weather. I don't even know what to say. I don't. Like, this is stupidity. This is, I mean, I don't know, like, why. I don't know why. I mean, I'm kind of a loss for words. Like, I really don't want to have to, like, while I abjectly think she is a liar and have shown it multiple times, I just don't understand why she won't fucking be realistic with herself. Like, because here's the thing. I almost have a hard time faulting her for lying to her audience, because she lies to herself. Like, I think she lies to herself at this stage. And that's the fucking truth. I mean, that's just the fucking truth. I think she lies to herself. We're going to listen to the rest of this fucking ridiculousness.
October 12th, I weighed in at 255.6 pounds, which is a loss of 1.3 pounds. Moving right along, slow and steady.
Moving right along, slow and steady. But the goal you set is faster than this.
And I've been good at tracking. I feel like just the shift in my mindset has really helped And as I shared, I think in my last vlog or within the last few vlogs, I think while it hasn't really been tested, like the skill has been moving for me and it still is. So I feel a little like.
And you know what? Any weight loss at this stage is good weight loss for April. That's why I wish she would just drop the fucking fall goal. My biggest piece of advice, now that I'm thinking about it, is just drop the fall goal. Drop the fall goal. Yeah, I'm gonna speed up her fucking playback too because Jesus. But she needs to drop the fall goal. The fall goal is gonna fuck her up. The fall goal is absolutely gonna fuck her up. If she was my client, my biggest goal to somebody that has shown multiple year history of regain come the holiday season, especially when the last time she regained weight, it was because I was around family and didn't want them to be miserable. Like, if you're going to be around family and you don't want them to be miserable again, I really just drop the fall goal. Like if she was my client, I would be like, I hope you lose weight, but we're going to try to just maintain and not come off the fucking rails. That would be my biggest thing to her. She also never talks about hydration at all. April Lauren should be taking in 250 ounces of fucking water in a day as a minimum. Not to mention the fact that she works out she claims to work out for like 2 hours a fucking day. So she never talks about that. She only talks about her activity, and then now it's tracking calories. I have a hard time believing that she's tracking calories. I wish she would share what she thinks. I really do. I really wish she would share what she eats.
Not as certain when I'm like, everything is groovy, but everything has been going really well. And I do believe that
this is not going well. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't think this is going well.
My change in mindset and being more patient. And while I do care, it doesn't like letting go of both of the skill and.
You didn't let go of the scale. You just fucking weighed in.
And anything that I'm doing for weight loss as like a worth defining instrument. I feel like I've spent so much of my life where I'm in that cycle of like weight loss where I try, I fail, and then I define myself as less than, like there's something wrong with me. And
then why set yourself up for this very clear what's going to be a failure with the fall goal? Because here's the thing. I have a hard time believing that even if you all of a sudden, even if I say you as if I'm talking to her, but and I'm sure she watches this, like, or Kenny, like, tell her to drop the fall goal, like for real. Tell her to drop it because that is setting her up for failure, dude. Like that is setting her up for failure. Even if she hits the goal, it's going to be because she's behind the 8 ball. Now she's just going to over restrict. And it's going to cause her to come off the rails like she does every time. She is clearly a binge eater, clearly. And she is an overeater and binge eater. And she's eating 25 to 2,700 calories right now. I mean, this is the weight loss that's being produced. Like, that's the fucking issue, like that's the fucking problem right now, and she truly fucking just, we need, like, if I was you, I would have her drop that. Let's just be consistent with this shit. Who gives a fuck about sharing it with people? All these things. My advice is just to fucking stop it.
And not taking that factor out, not saying that I do that perfectly where I'm never negative or mean to myself. I think we all have those days and those moments. And as a practice, I'm so much kinder to myself and more patient. And that has helped me along so much. Thank you.
Be realistic with yourself instead of being kind. Because that's the fucking thing. I mean, I just be realistic with yourself. That's what I fucking suggest. All right, people, let's talk about it. Got my Nomo today. Going to take my waist measurement tonight. Excellent. Thank you very much. They don't want to entertain a logical discussion. They want excuses to be fat and for morbidly obese to be not only accepted but desirable. Exactly. Wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't change much, but even if less realistic. You said that it's the food, but I also believe that it's the mind. I do, but the mind is causing her to eat the food. Her denial that it's the food is what's causing her to eat it. Affects her feelings 100% of the time. I bet if she ditched flour, sugar, and processed foods, but she wouldn't. That would help her out too. I haven't watched much of her. Is she kind of like Amberlynn Reed? I think Amberlynn Reed's better than her. At least Amberlynn admits to being a fucking train wreck. The biggest problem with April Lauren is April Lauren puts herself in a position where she's actually fucking dishing out advice and dishing out like trying to be super fucking like positive, motivational, all that stupid shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Whatever happened to 100 pounds down? She regained a bunch of weight, then wouldn't weigh in for a while. I bet you she regained 20 pounds and then waited till she lost like 10 of it and started fucking talking about it again. So she went through the great reset, you know. She lost 5 pounds in 2 months because she was 261 in September and it's November. Wow. She talks in circles. She does. I still think she doesn't work out as much as she says. Probably not, but I'm just going to go on that, you know. You can be around family and eat holiday food. Just don't go back. Absolutely. But I don't think she's capable of that. I really don't. I don't think she's capable of that. As the temperature drops around here, my water intake goes down. Stay focused on hydration. Stay focused on your hydration as much as you can. It'll help everybody. It'll help you. It'll help you out. Trust me. Trust me. Let's see. Her patience with herself is the problem. I agree. Twisted Yo Girl, how the fuck you doing? And then Lulu Rizal. I feel I have the same pressure issue, but it's only a 10-pound fluctuation that I have, and I constantly gain and lose. Should I take the same advice? I mean, the thing is, like, what makes you regain? Like, are you in a diet and then you come off the diet? Because if that's the problem, you need to find a way to functionally eat in a way that keeps the 10 pounds off of you and be happy with that, you know? Like, and again, then if it's 10 pounds, maybe it needs to be 15, and then you're cycling differently. And to a great degree, by the way, it depends on how often for women you're weighing yourself, because women can gain 5-6 pounds just on their cycle. So if you're weighing yourself inappropriately, which is another reason why I suggest that women don't weigh themselves weekly. If you're weighing yourself inappropriately, meaning weighing yourself 1 week when you're not on your cycle, another week when you are on your cycle, and then another week when you're off, and then the week when you're ovulating, I mean, that could be a fluctuation of, you know, and it's like, so say 1 week you weigh yourself, you're actually dehydrated, and you weigh yourself first thing in the morning, you're dehydrated, and you weigh 160 pounds, right? And then the next week you're hydrated and you're bloated and you're on your cycle and you weigh 170 pounds. You didn't actually gain 10 pounds of fat. You actually just cycled through. It also depends on your level of sodium intake and so much other shit. Like, that's why the scale is just a snapshot of what you have all together that day. And for women, it does get a little bit more complicated due to the hormonal cycle that you guys go through, you know? Every time I would set a goal, I would always miss it. Now I focus on just eating right. That's the fucking way. That's the fucking key right there. Right there. Very fucking good. Lying to yourself about poor health is not kindness. I agree. I think the biggest issues that a lot of people have is wanting results the right way. When it doesn't happen, they revert. Very fucking good point. Very good point there, Jessica. Getting realistic was the way I was able to lose almost 70 pounds. I fucking love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love you, Ellen. Been a long time follower of yours. I'm 22 weeks pregnant. Congratulations. Right now, and your videos have stopped me from using my pregnancy as an excuse to glutton myself. Just good nutrition. Understand that anything you do to yourself, you're doing to your baby. You know, understand that. Very good. Going to buy some cross-country skis next week. Snow is coming. Brian, that's out fucking standing. Good fucking job, bro. I went from 140 to 130 in 10 weeks. It's not that hard, and I've struggled with overeating. She always has more to lose, and it should be coming off quicker. Absolutely. She should be losing weight a lot faster. A lot faster. And yes, my family, friends, holiday activities should be a part. If any holiday measures, TV and food won't be lasting memories. Out fucking standing. But, so here we go. Any questions, even if it's not dealing with this person, please let me know. So, Lulu, thank you again. I believe it is fat. I go from all in lifting then I don't see the muscle I want and fall off the wagon. I've been spinning my wheels for years and not really overweight though, 5'4", 140 pounds. So that's the thing. I mean, it still might not necessarily be fat, just to be honest. I mean, it's still hard to say. So if you get up to 100, if you fluctuate between 140, 150 pounds, while I think that that especially if you lift fairly consistently, depending on your waist circumference, and that's what I would go if I was you. Instead of I would weigh yourself. Yes, of course, you want to get that. I would do it once a month at most there, Lulu. But I would also get your waist circumference 2 inches above your belly button, right below your floating ribs, basically. Get your waist circumference. Keep track of that also once a month. That would be the real telling thing of whether your health is being affected or not. So that's something you might be able to change up too, and also something different to focus on. That way you don't the scale doesn't hold as much power over you. Anyway, April micromanages herself, a few fall goals, and each has several mini goals within. Really, as for holidays, get rid of the idea that it's okay to glutton on the holidays. You and an enjoyable food without eating. I honestly tell people, like when people go on vacation, I'm like pick a meal to have a treat at each day because you're on vacation. But if you just gorge yourself every meal while you're on vacation, that's not fun. You end up feeling like shit, you know. I only weigh once a month. Don't even have a scale in my home. I have not weighed myself in a long fucking time, a long time. But I mean, to me, I mean, I can kind of tell looking in the mirror, and I just got over, like I said, I just got over a little head cold. So I ate up, and then like right now I'm eating down basically. Like today I had like 6 ounces of meat with a little bit of cheddar cheese. I know it sounds weird, but I just felt like having it. And then tonight I'm going to have basically some beef patties. And that's kind of going to be it. I might have some yogurt later because we made homemade fresh yogurt, or I might have some planta protein with mixed with whey, like actual whey from making the yogurt. And that's about it. Can you tell me the type of supplements you use? I started Morbidity a week ago, and it's lessened my want to binge. That is outstanding. I also I normally wake up. I take vitamin D, which I'm going to actually take a little bit more vitamin D right now. I take my vitamin D, and I normally take anywhere from 10,000 to 30,000 IUs a day. I take a half of an ember, which is this right here. The other half I take right before my workout in the afternoon. And then I normally take Immortal, which is my vitamin pack that I get from MTS Nutrition from Mark. And then I eat, and then I take No Morbidity. I'm also taking some ingredients from product 2. I'll be starting that up this week. And then I'm going to be taking TID. One's berberine, and then we have two others, two or three others I'm going to be taking. And I'm not going to really share with you until we're ready to talk about the actual product. As soon as trademark comes back, I'm going to be talking all about product 2 also. And I won't be calling it product 2 anymore. I'll be calling it its actual fucking name that we're waiting on. We're making sure we get the fucking trademark on. And since I have so many enemies, we're making sure that we don't have the trademarks like fucking stolen out from underneath us. But you take vitamin D all year round when you're even in Florida? Absolutely, because I'm not out in the sun all that much, to tell you the truth. I wish I was out in the sun a lot more often. But everybody should take vitamin D. During the summer months, when I'm out in the sun more, I take about 10,000 IUs a day. And during the winter months, I take about 20 to 30,000 IUs a day, just for health purposes. But and then what else do I take? I take a few different ingredients also for a possibly even farther future product that we're talking about. That has some properties of seaweed and stuff like that for health. And I drink a lot of tea, and I drink Yupon tea just about every day. I'm trying to actually switch over completely from coffee to Yupon tea, which is a Florida-grown tree that has caffeine in it. And then a few other things. I tell you what, though, we will do a full-on ass video, possible maybe Friday morning. If you want to join me Friday morning, 7 a.m. We will do a full-on video about the supplements I take and stuff like that. So I think that would be a cool idea. Let's see. Alan, I was recently diagnosed with ADHD after years of chronic depression. Adderall has helped completely 360. I tried a supplement that had way too much caffeine and guarana. Is there anything you suggest? I don't take Adderall, never taken Adderall, Ritalin, anything like that. But I do take mental jewels every day. And that's another thing I do take every single day besides creatine. I normally take my mental jewels right before I get ready to either talk to you guys. I haven't taken it yet today. I'm going to take it later on this evening because I have some reading to do. And then I take creatine, Creapure with it also. And I have nectar every day too for our organ support. So I take a decent amount of supplements every single day. But mental jewels has helped with my ADHD immensely. I take it daily, but I'm in Canada. Everybody should take some vitamin D a day. Everybody. Because even the diet vitamin D you get from the sun, most people don't get it well. Most people wear sunscreen even when they're in the sun. That stops through the vitamin D. We're really like vitamin D deficiency is a real population level thing. So got to head back to work. Have a great day, Alan, everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate you very, very, very much. But hey, guys, we got about 5-10 minutes left. So ask any questions you got right now, and I will get to them. Like I said, I'm probably going to be live just one time tomorrow, though. But I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Let me check my schedule here. I've got clients. Yeah, I'll be live at 7 a.m. and then I might go live again at some point in time tomorrow between like maybe 11:30 to noon to 11:30 to noon 30. Maybe or noon to 1. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. How do I manage sweet cravings? Well, product 2 is actually designed around glycemic response and insulin sensitivity and blood sugar regulation, because most sweet cravings are either habitual or they're blood sugar related. So I really work with that, but I also make sure each day I have something that tastes. Most days I've gotten to the point where I don't do it every single day. But most days I have something that tastes sweet just to make sure I don't feel restricted, because I do that. But sweet cravings, the less sweet you eat, especially less processed sugar you eat, the less you'll have those. So, I thought I was taking a lot of vitamin D with 10,000. How strong are your tablets? They're 5,000 IUs per gummy, and I normally take like anywhere from like 2 to 6 gummies in a day. What are my thoughts on set points? I think it's a fucking excuse. To be real, it's a set points is an excuse to eat for eating behaviors. Are we biologically hardwired to try to store energy? Yes, but most people eat way too many calories for that. Your set point, I don't want to hear shit about your set point if you're eating processed carbohydrates or processed sugar. I don't want to hear shit about it. If you're not getting proper hydration, if you're not getting proper hydration, if you're not getting proper sleep, if you're not getting proper stress relief, you're eating ultra-processed carbohydrates at all, I don't want to hear shit about your set point being too high. Because your set point, your natural bodily set point would be you, in fact, eating only real food, meaning vegetables, fruits, and meats. But it would also be getting proper hydration, which most people are radically dehydrated. Proper hydration is about an ounce per pound of body mass in a day. And if you weigh 300 pounds and drinking 300 ounces of fluid, all of a sudden makes it so you can't eat the food, and all of a sudden you lose 100 pounds from that, then we're proving our set point's fucking full of shit. Unless if you weigh 250 pounds, you're getting 250 ounces of fluid, you're getting movement a day, because we were also biologically designed to be moving every single day. Like if you were saying your biology has your set point be at 250 pounds, that means it's 250 ounces of fluid with you moving 30 minutes to an hour a day, eating only whole foods. So that's a good video for me to make, because set point is bullshit in the way it's looked at right now. So suggestions help mitigate snacking compulsions. I drink water and chew gum at work, but it's still a struggle a bit. I would look at what you're eating at in a day. This is something that I would suggest we could talk about on a consultation, just so everybody knows too. And here's where you can get a 30-minute consultation. It also gives you the app for a month, but then you can get Morbidity also there too. But I will say this. depending on how you're starting your day, might be the reason why you're getting triggered to eat snacks. I would make sure that you're eating all protein and healthy fat, or all protein and fats, right before you go to work, to make sure that you are satiated at work. And then still, even while at work, make sure that it's mostly a ketogenic, if not carnivore style of eating. And then you can worry about eating any carbohydrates later on the day when you're not at work, after you get home. That way you're not having a glycemic response that might be causing hunger or you to be wanting these other items. So I would check that out too. I still struggle with wanting to overeat junk during my period. Any tips on that? I would honestly increase your portion of protein on your first meal by a half portion. See if you can keep satiated on that. We have almost all of our female clients during the week of their period eat an extra 100 to 200 calories a day just to make sure that they're stay satiated to fight that stuff off. I would also make sure you try to minimize your processed carbohydrates in general, yet alone during your period. I took myself off vitamin D for a while and actually got leg pain. I can imagine it's not healthy for you. It's just not healthy for you. Nobody's set point is 350 pounds. That's for fucking sure. Do you have to be fasted to benefit from yohimbine? You don't have to be, but the literature kind of says you need to. For me, it's no big deal. When I do take it, I take it in the morning, which I am going to start taking it again here soon. I just take it in the morning. So it's not, to me, it's no big deal to take it. And first thing in the morning, and I take it multiple times a day. I split mine up between 2 different times of the day also. And let's see what else we got going here. Last couple questions before I'm done. It's frustrating when something like a 3-bean salad in a can has added sugar. I thought that maybe the vinegar only added. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. They put sugar in everything. I do believe that the documentary that Crystal and I are going to be we'll release a documentary tomorrow of what we're going to talk about. But the documentary is something about sugar this week. We have multiple that we've watched. So I agree with Alan. I started putting a scoop of protein powder in my morning coffee. Now I hardly ever eat lunch. And when I do, it's usually something small. Out fucking standing. And great fucking job. Out fucking standing. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up at that. Again, here is where you can get No Morbidity. You can also get a consultation. It also gives you the app for free. Also, today is my 36th birthday. Can I get a shall not be infringed? I don't know why you'd want to shall not be infringed, but our Second Amendment rights should mean that we get to own anything we want to. Shall not be infringed. Anyway, hope everybody has a great goddamn day. Have a nice one.